The waiting game has begun. Libra did not have a super great time this week. Most of the week was spent managing crisis after crisis. Last week, everyone got sick. This week, more people got sick. Contamination went up. The workforce shrank. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? And we had our first bit of crime happen. And oh, look, another drought. We started off the week much like we ended last week. Everyone was sick, and we were waiting and hoping the illness would pass and production could start back up again. Alas, we were far too optimistic. People remained sick this week, and contamination only added to the problem. This meant we spent the week low or completely out of food and water. Because once the farmers and water haulers succumbed to illness, stuff rotted in the fields and water remained uncollected. Thankfully, we had just enough resources to trade with Rusty for Libra's needs. But copper and iron bars are getting low. If this happens one more week before we find more resources, Libra may starve. With crises as motivation and our feet held to the fire, we ventured out for more scavenging. Much of the week was spent looping back to old scavenge sites, clearing them out 100% and bringing the goods back. And then, once that was done, we ventured off into the unknown again, hoping, praying that we would find new sites to scavenge. Some missions did produce a success, but the majority ended in disappointment. We did find some interesting places that we can go back to when we have better knowledge or better tools. But in terms of finding the resources needed, we didn't find any. This was our failure this week. We didn't find the scavenge items we needed for a productive week. In fact, this is the most unproductive week for Libra, with many job places empty, graveyard filling, houses being left unrepaired and in squalor, starvation, empty wells, empty jetties. We barely scraped by this week, and we had only one win. We were able to get and research the upgraded jetty. We thankfully finished the quest for it in time, leading to a little morale boost. And maybe this can help our water storage stabilize. But after our last 2 weeks, perhaps it's better, safer, to not raise our hopes too high. We eked out a survival in week 6. And we can't help but wonder, when will we start thriving?